Let's see. 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes.
2 more minutes.
Yeah.
Wait, why did I put this behind my ear? That don't fit.
Aaron. Have you tried it already? But I had mine before. I haven't tried that yet. Practice on it. Tell me what it tastes like.
Hold on.
You could actually do it now.
Do what?
Because it's in order.
Yeah, it is in order. And I could just click, clackety, click, click.
Clickety, clackety, click, click.
Clickety, clackety, click, click. Oh, sorry. I apologize. Y'all probably didn't want to see that.
You cut your finger.
Oh, y'all scared me.
See, look, and you know I'm dramatic behind.
I get it from my mama.
Aaron, you just want cheese?
No. I want cheese though.
Are you hungry? Or no, you don't got time, huh?
I can eat later.
You sure?
I mean, I don't eat much anyway. As long as y'all
you
save
don't
my
eat.
sauce.
You don't. We have to force you to eat. Okay, how long we got?
We have 1 minute.
If all of this ain't gone, how many people on there?
3.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna eat it when I'm at home.
Hey.
I know you don't like onions. TT, they
No,
talking
I
to you.
hate onions.
Hey, TT.
And Francis on
Mama,
there.
here.
Oh, thank you. No, not your mother. I got other aunties.
She said I got a lot of TTs, honey. When you hear TT, that's a bunch of people.
Got a lot of TTs.
All right.
Mother,
Where's my phone so I can turn my ring down?
mother,
Yes.
1 can for all says, hey, Crystal. I got so many TTs in here right now. More.
All right.
Oh, hey, Papa. I love my family. Thank y'all. I love the support.
You always when I was a baby.
You know I can't choose favorites like that. Like, we blood.
You don't have no favorites.
All right, let's see. It's time. It's time. Y'all ready?
Okay. Push mute, Mika.
It's time. Amy just turned 16 and struggles had her battling demons. Her heart was made of gold. The pain inside her soul kept Amy fighting off the beatings. She had no one to lean on. No room for tears. Amy had to stay strong. No one had her back. Parents is what she lacked. Breakdown is what she had. Screaming out loud, why me? What did I do to deserve this?
Looking for love.
Empty. I'm in need of love. Where can I find it?
Looking for love.
Crying inside. If love is so real, then can you take me there? I'm scared. I'm in need of your love, so share. Love, stop hiding. Timmy just turned 18 and struggles had him battling demons. Young man on a roll. There's something he don't know. His parents had to keep it a secret. His mother didn't want him as an infant. She gave him up and now he's been mistreated. He ran away from home, wishing he was gone. Breakdown is all he knows. Screaming out loud, why me? What did I do to deserve this?
Looking for love.
Empty. I'm in need of love. Where can I find it?
Looking for love.
Cry love, so share. Love, stop hiding. Standing in this corner all alone. Locked up and my visions are gone. Love, won't you bail me out? Without you, love, I would scream and shout. Why me? What did I do to deserve this? Empty. I'm in need of love, or can I find it?
Looking for love.
Crying inside. If love is so real, then can you take me there? I'm scared. I'm in need of your love, so share. Love, stop hiding.
Yay! Yes!
I hope y'all don't mind me having a script. I need it for the guidelines. Thank you all for joining my musical narrative for my sweet 16th birthday party, which is virtual because of COVID. The song you just heard is called Love Stop Hiding, and the story I will be telling you today is called Learning Love. As the story says, Amy is a 16-year-old girl, and she's having problems with her parents. She just feels like she doesn't get the love that she needs from them. But of course, Amy is the only person going through that. Nobody is. Timmy, who is 18, is also love deficient. He just learned that he was adopted, and his adoptive parents don't treat him very well, I may say. They treat him terrible. And he feels like he shouldn't have to deal with this from someone who's not even blood related to him. So he ran away. During his runaway thingy, he decided to go to a gas station where he met Amy. Amy, also running away, saw Timmy, and they noticed each other because they were neighbors. Their parents would go to the laundromat and just talk about their problems together and drag them along. So that's how they recognized each other. They started talking for a while, and they realized that they kind of sort of like each other because of their similarities, which is their love deficiency and self-love and family love. So after a while, they began using each other as a shelter from their reality. They see themselves as in love, but are they really? They're so dangerous for each other, it's like they're fools in love. And that brings us to our next song, Fools in Love. I hope y'all don't mind me playing this beat by myself. I'm sorry. You were dumb, I was dumb, we were young. Love struck, it hit me way too hard. I surely could have fell apart. You made me feel beautiful, unsung love, a story to be told. You feel my heartbeat. Together we lost all control. I love you when I feel the way you love me, the way you're staring at me when I feel so ugly. It's like a fairy tale that hasn't been created. But if I write this story, it will have no ending. I hear them talking about us, but they were foolish. They're just jealous cause they don't know what love is. They're stuck in black and white, but we live in color. I got the wishing we would leave one another. That's that. We're fools in love, fools in love, fools in love. They wanna be like us, be like us, be like us. They say we're fools in love, fools in love, fools in love. But we're just in love, just in love, just in love. You fell right out the sky, and angel in my eyes. It's crazy, amazing how you make me feel so right. Don't gotta see you every day, but my senses knowing you're a step away. The pattern of my pulse is becoming so irregular. I'm sorry I've been curving people lately. I've been spending all my time with my baby. They wanna get my number, won't be no maybe. But then they go and tell the people that we shady. I hear them talking about us, but they we foolish. They just jealous cause they don't know what love is. They're stuck in black and white, but we live in color. I bet they're wishing we would leave one another. They say we're fools in love, fools in love, fools in love. They wanna be like us, be like us, be like us. They say we're fools in love, fools in love, fools in love. But we just in love, just in love, just in love, just in love. Everybody got somebody, I don't know about your body, but I found my somebody, someone who really love me. The way he smiled got me wild, see it on our faces. When we walk through the crowd, we smile at the haters. People keep on saying that we crazy, we daydreaming. If this a dream, I ain't waking up cause I love sleeping. On my mind all this time, I don't think it's face it. You're forever gonna be mine and we don't need your blessings. Needed something to discuss. They say I'm love. They call us fools in love. I'll be a fool for you. They say we're foolish. They just jealous cause they don't know what love is. Stuck in black and white, but we live in color. I bet they wish that we would leave one another. They say we're fools in love. They wanna be like us. They say we're fools in love. But just in love, just in love. Whew. Throat got a little dry. Sorry, y'all, I need to pause this song. I'm not really professional right now. So, Amy and Timmy are losing themselves in love instead of finding themselves, which is the problem that they started with, okay? They think that they're that couple, first of all. And now, they don't realize that the people who are calling them fools are really themselves. In reality, they know that deep down, this relationship is not what it's meant to be. It's meant to be a shelter. But now it's become something for them to hide behind, you know? I'm sure most of you know how hard it is to leave someone, which is why Amy and Timmy can't leave each other. They learned that they need each other in some sort of way. And in order for them to be together, they need to use each other. 2 years go by and they both changed drastically. Now, of course, this is normal for teenagers. They're nowhere near being able to set in their ways or whatever. So what happened was Tammy. I like that name, Tammy. Timmy started to be gone often. Like, he didn't go to Amy's house as often as he used to. He started to build a life outside of their relationship with his own friends and his own mindset. So Amy was confused and wondering what was going on. Timmy started to run out of his need for her. Meanwhile, after months of his midnight visits, Amy finally realized what was going on. And when she found out, it almost broke her to the point of no return. And that is where the next song comes in. Midnight. He only called at midnight, thinking he about to get right. I ain't dumb enough to let it slide. Watch me turn around and leave out his life. I used to be head over heels for you. Those were the days when I adored you. Satin sheets and chilling in my bedroom. But I wonder if it's time to replace you. You only want me for one thing, and I don't wanna be easy. You turn me into that one thing I promised I would never be. I can't be the girl you calling up for a good time. I can't be that girl. You won't be the guy that's keeping me up on late night. Won't give you my world. He only call at midnight, midnight. Thinking he about to get right, get right. I ain't dumb enough to let it slide, let it slide. Watch me turn around and leave out his life. He only call at midnight, midnight. Thinking he about to get right, get right. I ain't dumb enough to let it slide, let it slide. Watch me turn around and leave out his life. You can't even ask me on a real date, but at night he always call my phone late. What happened to getting to know me without holding me closely? Bitch, don't call me cause I wasn't lonely. I'm about to change my digits. The last time was it. Get back to how I was before you. Do me a favor and just leave. I take care of my own needs. I promise I will never be. I can't be the girl you calling up for a good time. I can't be that girl. You won't be the guy that's keeping me up on late nights. Won't give you my world. Midnight, midnight. Get right. Oh, 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 oh. I'll live by your life, yeah. He only call me at midnight. Let it slide. Leave out his life. Don't need this. It's useless. Your problem. I'm not the problem. I won't let you paint your colors on me, no. I won't let you take advantage of me, no. You got your own bed, so there's no more sleeping in mine. Only time you want me is from 12 to 1. Didn't want you to leave, but I'm glad you're gone. You got your own bed, so there's no more sleeping in mine. He only call at midnight. Midnight is when Amy realized that she wasn't his girlfriend anymore. She somehow transformed into his booty call. She doesn't know how, but she feels terrible about it. Amy doesn't want to end her relationship with him, but she tried so hard, trying to leave at any chance she could. But now she's at the point in life where she's not just blaming Timmy for being in this situation anymore. She's blaming herself too. But heartbreak does that to the best of us. It forces you into a situation where you have to accept or try your best to deal with what you're going through. And that brings us to our next song, It Takes Two. This song was written to a YouTube beat, and I take no credit for it. I guess I don't mean that much to you. If I did, then you would do the things you do. Up again when the sun is asleep. Heard the moon calling out to me. Got me a Bible, I did it. Taking a break from you. why everything is hurting me. In love, lonely, too true. Ooh, hurt me, leave me, come back. Ooh, in love, lonely, too true. Ooh, I can't take the blame 'cause I know that it takes two. It takes two. It takes two. Whoa. It takes two. I want you to notice that I'm worried. Fire is still there, so we are burning. It's at the point where we won't even say good morning. And I am left at home with nothing but a bottle. Writings on the wall, I can't read them. Signs in front of me, I still can't see them. Heart pounding, I can't breathe. There's a reason. You're the reason. In love, only to oh, hurt me. Come back. Oh, in love, only to oh, I can't take the risk. I know that it takes two. It takes two. It takes two. Whoa. It takes two. Love, 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 love. Love, 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 love. Love, 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 love. Love, 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 love. It takes two. It Takes Two is the name of that song. And Amy and Timmy didn't speak to each other for about a week after that episode. That following Saturday, Timmy hit Amy up like, let's talk. We need to try to figure this out. So they tried to sit down and talk like normal adults, but that's not what happened. Timmy had the best intentions of trying to build and fix his relationship with Amy, but their conversation brought up both physical and emotional pain for both of them. So Timmy doesn't want to end the relationship, but he sees no other solution to their problem. Timmy continued to speak about his concerns on their relationship. Meanwhile, Amy is on the verge of hyperventilation. She doesn't know what to do. Their relationship lasted for 2.5 years. How can you throw that away in 2.5 seconds? So before Timmy could say the words, I think we should break up, Amy was gone. She left with sadness and fear in her eyes from the anger that things did not go her way. And this next song is Go Slow. This is the original YouTube beat that I got from. I purchased it, so it's not like incorrect. I've been in love with you since the first day that I met you. Was hoping you would feel the same way too, but obviously it didn't get through. Said I've been acting kinda strange, I know. Finding ways for us to get closer. Then you hear me with that, can we talk? Now I'm like, oh wait now. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm in love with you, ooh, ooh. But the feeling ain't mutual. Don't move too fast, don't make that crack. Ooh, ooh, ooh. One heart became two, ooh, ooh. Beat me up like it, ooh, ooh, ooh. Now I'm hurt real bad, heart cracked in half. Go slow when you're with me. Don't rip off the bandage. It hurts when you feel it. Go slow when you're dealing with my feelings. Go slow. Go slow when you're dealing with my feelings. I love being with you every day. It's December and I feel like we're stuck in May. My heart is bound to have me feeling kinda crazy. Opened up the door and threw away the key. Now I'm like, ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm in love with you, ooh, ooh. But the feeling ain't mutual. One heart became two. I think I'll be alright if you just let me down lightly. I know that I'll be fine. No, I will not die. My feelings, they're a little bit fragile, so please when I ask you, will you go slow? Don't leave me on, cause if I get excited, there's no way to hide it. No, my feelings, they're a little bit fragile, so please when I ask you, will you go slow? My heart breaking every time I look at you, so please when I ask you, will you go slow? Go slow when you're with me. Don't rip off the bandage. It hurts when you feel it. Go slow when you're dealing with my feelings. Go slow. Go slow when you're dealing with my feelings. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I sang the original version of the song before we changed it. It's okay though. Running away wasn't something unusual to Amy. She always ran away. This was normal for her. But this time was different. While Amy was out by herself, she sat at a park on a bench and she just thought. She sat there for 3 hours, talking, laughing, and crying to herself like a crazy woman. She felt like love was hiding from her until Timmy came and she fell in love with him. She was confused, and that changing future looked more like reality. After days of going back and forth with her emotions, Amy finally came to the conclusion that she deserves better. She shouldn't have to worry about whether her boyfriend loves her or not, whether she is wanted or not, whether she is her boyfriend's booty call or not. She should feel secure in her relationship. At that point, those thoughts came into her head. Amy's self-esteem rose dramatically. It's like she found love in herself. From that point on, Amy was done. She was done with everything that changed her. She was done with everything that would change her in the future. In order for Amy to move on to her next future, she decided to leave the past. And her first step in leaving the past was to break up with Timmy. And that is her last call. Also written to a YouTube video. It has a long intro, so I'm just gonna tell y'all more about it. She was sitting there talking to herself like crazy woman. You know, love do that to y'all though. It make women go crazy. I don't know about men because I don't really know from a man's perspective, but a lot of the women in my life went crazy from love. That's why I can't do it. Besides, if you talk about God's love, I won't go crazy from that. But a man's love, I can't do it. I'd rather stay single. I hope y'all decide that for yourself too, if that's what y'all want to do. I'm just gonna let this play out, and then the chair. Thank you. You call. Oh, that's not it yet. I did this on the other video too. I'm tired of it. Okay, here it is. You call, I answer. You fall, I catch you. Why is it I'm the one picking pieces off of the ground? Why do I just sit here and wait around? I feel so stupid. I let you use me. Gotta find a way back up into the clouds. I realize I'm on my own now. I just wanna be the queen I know I am. I'll never be managed by another man. I'ma dial your number, let you know that this your last call from me. Last call, last call. Don't you try to change my mind. I know you think I'm making a mistake, but you were one of those. I'm just letting you know that it's my last call, yeah. Last call, last call. Don't you try to change my mind. I know you think I'm making a mistake, but you were one of those. I'm just letting you know that it's my last call, yeah. Sometimes that I put you before myself, and I can't let that slide. But you so fast forward, and I'ma rewind. I like to get details, you like to waste my time. I tell you the truth, you steady giving me lies. Why did it take me so long to realize that I just wanna be the queen I know I am? I am. Last call, last call. Don't you try to change my mind. I know you think I'm making a mistake, but you were one. I'm just letting you know that it's my last call, yeah. Last call, last call. This queen needs rest from the stress you call love. I'ma love myself cause you've been doing it all wrong. I'm just letting you know that it's my last call, yeah. So, the last call was the biggest step towards Amy finding herself that she had ever taken. She was so overwhelmed in her newfound self-love that she began to drown herself in it. I mean, almost to the point where she was conceited. She realized that being in a relationship with herself was a good opportunity. So she got a job and she got a nice apartment. And she just got herself on her feet. She was excited about learning to love herself, which I'm proud of her for. She felt at peace just doing nothing but her. I won't lie though, the weeks after Timmy and Amy broke up, she did wait for his message. I won't say she's completely over him, but she is making the best progress that I've ever seen in the world, even though I created the story. Timmy didn't want him and Amy to be over for good. Though it was his idea, the fact that now they're actually like breaking up hit him as hard as it hit Amy. I don't want to make him the bad guy in the story, but he did need her at some point. Now that she's gone, he's lacking her again. He doesn't know, he didn't realize all that she did for him until she was gone. All their annoying arguing, the bitterness, their difference in opinions. He didn't know that he needed that in his life until it was gone. Timmy doesn't know where Amy is, but he heard that she was doing well through their mutual friends. And he just feels like he doesn't want to ruin her life with his problems, but he at least wants to see her one last time. And that is where voicemail came in, because he called her. He was trying to reach her. That's where voicemail came in, and she saw that, and she was like, no, thank you. You didn't answer my message last time. I'm not going to answer your message now. This song is also written to a YouTube beat, and I take no credit for it. Hey, yo, Stride. Waiting for a call back, but no, I didn't get one. I know you see my messages, so I didn't. You answer them. I see how you treat me now, so I'ma do it right back. Flip around the situation, put you on the right track. Ooh, I know you hate it when I try to take control. I'ma show you how you do me, then I'ma leave you alone. When you blowing up my phone, trying to see if I am home, I'll pretend like I am gone. Voicemail, you can hear my voicemail, going straight to my voicemail. The only time that you will hear me talk is when you're listening to my voicemail. You can hear my voicemail, going straight to my voicemail. The only time that you will hear me talk is when you're listening to my voicemail. Saw me with another dude, or you thought I was playing. Told me that you miss your girl, do you know what to say? All the days I sat at home wishing that you would stay. This boy, it's just too late, because now I know what your game is. Blowing up my phone, trying to see if I am home. I'm gone. Voicemail, you can hear my voicemail, going straight to my voicemail. The only time that you will hear me talk is when you're listening to my voicemail. You can hear my voicemail, going straight to my voicemail. The only time that you will hear me talk is when you're listening to my voicemail. Voicemail. I like that song. Voicemail is the name of that song. So Timmy and Amy, after Timmy tried for a long time to reach Amy, he finally gave up. But soon after, he saw her at a mall. He saw that she was smiling and she was happy. And at that point, he realized, if me and Amy not being together means that she can be happy, then I'll leave her alone. At the point where he was just about to walk away, she literally looked up at him. You know how in the movies when they stare at each other for like 10 seconds, but it feels like 37 years? That's what happened. So they looked at each other for like 10 seconds. And then she was like, and then he was like, and then he waved and walked off. And Amy was like, wait, Timmy. So she ran over there and she said, thank you for allowing me and helping me to find myself. I hope you find yourself too. And Timmy was like, how do I become as happy as you are? She said, you just need to reflect. You need to look back on yourself and change. Of course, Amy knows this process is hard. She went through it. She stood in the mirror for hours, standing there, just building herself up and creating the person who she wanted to be. That's no easy task for anybody to do. I admire her. And that leads us to our next song. Y'all already know, Reflect, which was also written to a YouTube beat. Most of these are YouTube beats. It's fine though. I just need to reflect. Problems back and forth, it's a deflect. Oops, when I go crazy, that's my reflex. Now I'm out here dealing with these defects. Yes, I just need to reflect. Problems back and forth, it's a deflect. Mirror, mirror on the wall, show me. Now I'm out here dealing with these defects. Yeah, I need a mirror to make myself clearer. Show me the picture, show me the real her. Maybe I'm going crazy, maybe I'm just a fool. Maybe all the things they say of me is the truth. I just need to reflect. Problems back and forth, it's a deflect. Oops, when I go crazy, that's my reflex. Now I'm out here hanging with these defects. Yes, I just need to reflect. Problems back and forth, it's the deflect. Mirror, mirror on the wall, show me. Now I'm out here dealing with these defects. Yeah, I have a question about this reflection. When I look in the mirror, I don't see me in her. How did it take over me? This is not what I'm meant to be. How can I pull me out, turn myself back around, take out the darkness from deep? Take out the darkness from deep. I just need to reflect. Problems back and forth, it's the deflect. Oops, when I go crazy, that's my reflex. Now I'm out here hanging with these defects. Yes, I just need to reflect. Problems back and forth, it's the deflect. Mirror, mirror on the wall, show me. Now I'm out here hanging with these defects. Yeah. Yeah. I just need to reflect. Amy and Timmy, after a long time, finally worked through all their issues with themselves. Okay? They're gonna always have love for each other. But this isn't the story where the main characters break up and then get back together after some dramatic plot. This is the story where the main characters learn to love each other learn to love themselves through the dramatic plot. After 2 years had passed, Timmy had started his path down Reflect Lane. He began to take college courses. He went for a trade, and he got a nice job and a good place to lay his head, and he's happy like he should be. Neither Amy nor Timmy have a girlfriend or boyfriend. They've learned that when they decide to be in a relationship, they should learn what they can and can't handle. And after all, love ain't simple. That brings us to our next song, Love Ain't Simple. baby, I don't want half of you. Home sweet home is the same, they say. But what if home is bitter and there's nowhere else to lay? Love ain't simple. It's crazy, confusing. It's painful, misusing. Way too difficult. Don't tell me if you ain't never been through it. That love is simple. Don't tell me if you ain't never been foolish. 'Cause love is simple. We broke up 1,000 times. You came right back, no doubt in your mind. That your love for me is growing but incomplete. You love me painfully, but with you I'm so happy. 1 plus 1 is supposed to equal 2. No, but what if home is bitter and there's nowhere else to lay? Love ain't simple. It's crazy, confusing. It's painful, misusing. Way too difficult. They ruin relations if you ain't never been through it. And don't tell me if you ain't never been foolish. Love ain't simple. Love ain't simple. Whoa, way too difficult. Don't tell me if you ain't never been through it. That love is simple. Don't tell me if you ain't never been foolish. 'Cause love ain't simple. Love ain't simple. I probably should have been trying to turn this off before I decided to start dancing.
You was right.
So, Amy and Timmy, who started off looking for love and not knowing what it was, finally found the love they needed all along, which was self-love. They went their separate ways to never see each other again. But they will always remember who helped them find themselves and begin their journey down self-love lane. Thank you all for joining my Sweet 16 musical narrative party strike extravaganza musical live thingy. I appreciate you all for joining. Thank you for the support. But I have one more song to sing because today is the day that Today is the day that my great-grandmother, I call her Grand-Granny, she passed away last year, and I just wanted to sing Clouds to tribute to her. We miss her very much. I will always remember the last thing she said to me, which I will not ever put in public. So this is Clouds for you, Granny. Brain, no clue, what is it that I'm to do? Lost and I'm so confused, not wondering 'cause I'm frozen, stuck in blue, iced out on memories of you. I
Wondering what you say if I decided to leave this place. I'm wanting to see your face, but you're watching me fall through the clouds. You visit me every night, but when I wake up you're not inside. Try to reach you with all my might, but you're watching me fall through the clouds.
Life trying to climb so high. They say seeking you shall find. I must be blind from crying. Numb my heart. First I was cold, then hot. I just want this pain to stop. The burning is so controlling. Is it a lie? Is it a dream?
I beg somebody, pinch me please. You fly away with my everything.
Why can't I live without you here with me?
Wondering what you say if I decided to leave this place. I wanted to see your face, but you're watching me fall